Time now for the Morning Rush. Let's kick things off with John Smith.
Well, we are going to be looking at not so much of a big weather maker, but a little weather maker as we head into this afternoon, with a chance at a couple of showers and storms across the northeastern corner of the state, a few of which could be on the strong to severe side. Tomorrow we'll see a little bit better shot at seeing a few showers and storms mainly across central New Mexico, and we'll continue to increase the moisture as we head toward the latter part of the week. Sarah?
This morning, one man is dead after a deputy-involved shooting in the South Valley. BCSO says it started at a car wash near Arenal and Coors around 1 a.m. When deputies ran the plate, the car came back as stolen. Deputies caught up with the car near Arenal and Secret Valley. That's when the man took off on foot. Officials say the man took out a firearm and deputies fired shots, killing the 30-year-old man. Both deputies are now on administrative leave. Adam?
And just into our newsroom in the last 30 minutes, state police now say a double shooting along I-40 was indeed a murder-suicide. Last week, officers responded to that crash near Laguna. They also discovered a truck on the side of the road with two bodies inside. State police say the pair was a married couple from Texas in their early 30s. Police say the man had a gun in the car between his legs. As you and your family prepare for tonight's July 4th celebrations, there are a few things to remember to keep safe while using fireworks. Officials are stressing the importance of staying away from the illegal ones by looking for fireworks with a caution label and not a warning label. You could face fines of up to $500 if caught with illegal ones. Firefighters say that you can take precautions to protect yourself too. Be sure to light fireworks on concrete or asphalt. Also have a hose or a water bucket handy. Animal Welfare wants you to take a few minutes today to come up with a plan to help out your pets. Animal workers say leaving your pets at home and indoors is a good idea. Keep them in a lit, cool room with familiar sounds and chew toys. Always make sure that they have ID tags and microchips just in case they escape. And if they get stressed because of the noises outside, ask your vet for some tips. A lot of events going on around the state today. In Albuquerque, many will be going out to Isotopes Park at 6:30 tonight. This is at for the game versus the Sacramento River Cats, with fireworks following. In Rio Rancho, there will be a 4th of July parade and ceremony at City Center. And in Santa Fe tonight, there's an annual Independence Day celebration. We got more details on some other events coming up in the 5 Facts here in just a few moments. And a full list of everything you need to know for July 4th on our website and the KRQE News app. Just search July 4th events. Police are still searching for a woman who witnesses say was driving a stolen car that was swallowed by a giant sinkhole. It all started early yesterday morning on Blackhawk River Drive near 528. The driver took off before cops got there. Authorities say they found drugs, stolen mail, and other items in the car. Investigators found the car's owner, and they say that vehicle is a total loss. Meanwhile, that area is still a mess. Drivers are having to find a way around it this morning. Some drivers in Albuquerque say that police appear to be trying to put the brakes on Sunday cruising along Central. More than a decade ago, city councilors passed a city ordinance to help curb the problem. But according to the law, cruising is allowed before 8 p.m. on Sundays. Video shows APD putting up barricades at 7:30. APD says they go up for safety to protect pedestrians. Business owners say the lowriders bring a lot of life to the area. Councilor Ken Sanchez agrees, saying it's a way to help revitalize downtown. New this morning, despite ignoring pleas, threats, and most forms of communication from other nations, North Korea has launched another missile that it claims is long range. President Trump tweeted, quote, "Hard to believe that South Korea and Japan will put up with this much longer." In another tweet, he urged China to, quote, "put a heavy move on North Korea and end this nonsense once and for all." People in New Jersey can head back to state beaches just in time for the holiday today, now that lawmakers have resolved a budget stalemate. Lawmakers compromised on the budget last night. Governor Chris Christie was widely criticized for taking his family on to one of the very beaches that taxpayers were not allowed to use because of the 3-day partial government shutdown. But one of the governor's homes is right on the beach.
Everyone affected by the Lightner Creek fire is either preparing to go back home or waking up in their own beds this morning. Fire officials say the blaze west of Durango is now 95% contained, with minimal growth over the weekend. Recreation trails in the area do remain closed. And we'll take a look at your Metro Thread Index for this afternoon. We are up to a 2, very much like yesterday, mainly due to the hot temperatures we're going to be seeing out there, with temperatures in the upper 90s in Albuquerque into the triple digits across the south. You're definitely going to want to have plenty of water if you're going to be outside doing any work. Take frequent breaks, find some shaded areas, and of course, pack that sunscreen in. Adam?
There's still no word this morning, or sign this morning, I should say, of an Albuquerque man who state police believes drowned at Cochiti Lake on Saturday. But as the search for him continues, new details about what may have happened. A spokesperson for the Army Corps of Engineers says he vanished after jumping off of a boat. And SpaceX scrubbed its launch of a rocket carrying a communications satellite for a second day in a row last night due to last-minute technical difficulties. So if this problem can actually be resolved, SpaceX will try again tonight, adding another rocket's red glare to the 4th of July skies. A new to Albuquerque business will be celebrating its grand opening in a special way. The Container Store is opening its first New Mexico location on Saturday at Coronado Center. Every time a store opens, the company chooses a local nonprofit to donate to. This time it's the New Mexico Biopark Society. 10% of sales are donated.
All right, now let's take a look at your traffic, where things moving very smoothly this morning as a lot of people are taking the 4th of July holiday off. We are not seeing quite as much volume on the roadways, on the freeways, so things looking good. Just want to be aware of some of those usual locations where we do have the road construction, Central being one of those, due to the ART construction.
So-called nice cream is not just for vegans anymore. With the help of some tasty ingredients like fruit and nut butter, vegan ice cream is gaining popularity among meat eaters too. Haagen-Dazs just announced a few new vegan flavors like chocolate salted fudge truffle and coconut caramel. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, very much. All right, here's a look at the 5 facts. Starting off at number 5, a 4th of July tradition, the annual Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest. Joey Chestnut has taken the title 9 out of the last 10 years. Last year, he devoured 70 hot dogs in 10 minutes. On the women's side, returning champion Miki Sudo will try to top her winning performance from last year, eating 38.5 hot dogs.
Many New Mexicans will be celebrating at number 4 Independence Day by lighting fireworks tonight. Some have already been firing off those illegal ones. This year, reporting those fireworks around the city will be different. Through tomorrow, the city of Albuquerque is asking you to rely entirely on people reporting through the 311 app or submitting a report online at fireworks.cabq.gov. They're asking people not to call 911. That is reserved for emergencies. Number 3, in just hours now, thousands are expected to gather at Balloon Fiesta Park for this year's Freedom 4th celebration. City's expecting a record crowd of up to 60,000 people. While organizers point to headliner Clint Black as a reason for the possible increase, they're also planning more food vendors and breweries. That event kicks off at 3 today. The fireworks show is scheduled to begin at 9:15.
At number 2, we are going to be looking at a hot and dry day across much of the state, but we will be watching the Northeast for a chance at a few afternoon showers and storms.
All right, number 1, we did some checking overnight, and a man facing charges of sexual contact with a minor is no longer behind bars. A warning, the details here pretty disturbing. Deputies say Luis Reyes lured a 6-year-old girl into his home off 4th Street and Garduño to rape her. According to the criminal complaint, that girl was playing outside and riding her bike Saturday when Reyes invited her in. Again, according to the complaint, she first said no, but then did go in when he offered her candy. The victim's parents say they had lived there for 2 months and did not know Reyes.